Okay, Cancer, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for this upcoming week. And I am going to start off here with Chinese Fortune Cookie Oracle. All right, for Cancer. Society. Okay. Say yes to all the wonderful invitations coming your way. Excellent networking opportunities and new love interests for singles will be the result. Okay. And I'm going to use my my Chinese deck this week. All right, so for Cancer for this upcoming week. And you guys might know, especially if you watch my channel, that every sign has a power color, and yours is a silver. Okay, so there are earth signs, fire signs here. You have a lot of major arcanas here, so there might be a lot of changes that are going to take place. They could be small or little, but let me look and see what signs stand out. Let's see. Aries, Leo, Virgo. Those signs stand out to me. Okay, I'm just looking at the cards here for a second. I'm trying not to move them because I get on my own nerves, but I'm making sure the cards are straight. I'm trying not to mess with it too much. Okay, this side too. My goodness. Because I'm looking at them, and if they're not straight, then it's just going to bug me. Okay. Alright, so now let me look at the cards for just a second here. Okay, so you start off here with the Fool. And with that, that is telling you to take a leap of faith. Trust yourself. This can be a new start. Might be a new job, maybe a new relationship, but says stay true to yourself. Gonna also show that you're a free spirit. At least some of you are. And as a side meaning too, it can also mean a vacation. So maybe a couple of you might be planning for a vacation or on a vacation. I think one of you watching is actually on vacation right this minute while you're watching it. Anyways, next up is the Two of Pentacles. So with that is showing that you might be juggling resources. Some of you might be working too hard or maybe multiple jobs, but it does call for some balance and fun. It says have a little fun in life. Also watch for opportunities in unlikely places. Next up, you have the Four of Wands here. So with that is being satisfied pretty much with like what you've accomplished so far. And it also can be rest and relaxation with your family, with loved ones, or celebrating with, it's like rest, relaxation, celebrating, all that, good times ahead. Some of you may have a newfound zest for life right now, too. And it can also mean plans for marriage. So some of you might have some plans for marriage or going to be planning on marriage. Next up here is the Ten of Wands. So this is shows maybe working too hard, too many hours. Like I mentioned, maybe you're juggling resources and working hard over here. But some of you might be feeling under pressure, overburdened. Again, it's asking for balance. It's asking you to find some balance. And this working so much could lead to stress. Stress can lead to health issues. So just try to find some balance. Next up here, you have the Empress. And this card is about abundance and prosperity, and it's progress. It shows that you're on the right path. So if you don't have the abundance and prosperity and all that right now, you are on the right path to it. And also it could be a card of marriage and pregnancy. So some of you, looks like you have two cards now come out. So when two comes out, then for sure it's marriage. So some of you are for sure planning marriage right now, or are going to be. As in going to be soon. Next up here is the Sun. So with the Sun, this is happiness, joy, success, security. It can be magical opportunities. Also with the Sun, it says that if there's any issues that held you back, that they're now cleared. And you'll have like the energy to move forward. Also, it could be new love in the air for some of you. And this new love will lead to marriage, it looks like. So next up here is the Hermit. So this is about self-discovery. It's solitude and inner wisdom, and shows that either you need or maybe you're taking a break. Me could be taking a break to become a wise mentor, doing some spiritual study, or just getting some time to yourself. Now, this card, I mentioned over here marriage and all that, and new love maybe and all that, but this card does also say that there's no true love with others, like unless you love yourself first. So maybe it's asking you to go inside yourself and, go within, and you have to love yourself first before you can find that anywhere else. All right, next up here, Queen of Wands. So with the Queen of Wands, this shows that you're ambitious, you're talented, and if you're a parent, you're like a super mom or super dad. And if you're not, looks like you would be a great parent. Because I did mention marriage and pregnancy. So this is all coming together here for a few of you here that, the ones that are pregnant right now or are planning on it. It looks like you'd be a great parent. And the card says to trust your instincts. For some of you, how people perceive you is important, looks like. All right, next up here, Judgment. So Judgment, this is about reviewing past choices and kind of like reaping rewards of past efforts and the consequences of past actions, but it's a card of truth and renewal and forgiveness. It can also represent making wise changes, and also like a wake-up call. I don't know if you're having a wake-up call or if you're gonna have a wake-up call, but it can represent that. Also, it shows too that you can now make a clean break from past grudges, which I mentioned with the sun also, about letting go of things. Making, a clean break from past grudges, and any issues that held you back are cleared, and you'll have the energy to move forward. So this looks good to me. I'm going to pull a couple of Lenormand cards here. Okay. My stomach, these two just came out. I'm just going to keep them aside. I wonder if that's coming through on the microphone. My stomach is just growling. Sorry about that, if you can hear it. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. All right. So the ones that you get double here. The ones that these kind of came out, this can be stress and anxiety. I did mention stress. If you're working too hard, you might have some stress. But anxiety over some news that it's coming in. I don't know if you're having some kind of stress or worry or anxiety over either over a person or over some news that's either coming in or that just came in. So I don't know if this means that some news that comes in is going to give you stress or something. Okay, but the ones I chose here are these two. So this ring is commitments, promises, contracts, and then the birds over here is about like talking and being social, and people either talk too much or just talkative people. Or now for me, it can also mean social media, because there's a lot of talking and stuff done in social media. But this looks like maybe you'll have a commitment with either a person that does that, or that's what I'm taking from this. So maybe you'll find your person through social media, or there's going to be a commitment, maybe some type of commitment. Doesn't have to. It can be marriage, and I did mention. Oh well, I mentioned marriage in here twice, didn't I? So it looks like marriage, commitment to somebody that's either on social media or someone that talks a lot or something. But all right, you guys. And it doesn't have to be love. It can be a contract with somebody too. So it doesn't have to be love. All right. All right, guys. If you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that'd be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would appreciate it. All right. Thanks a lot.